Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how to do Part C and D. Part C says use the model to determine the year in which baseball participation was its highest. So again, baseball participation, we determined at the beginning of the first video that the participants were the Y value. So I'm looking for a vertical peak on my calculator screen. And so we're going to try to find the highest. And so if you remember from what a vertex is either the maximum or the minimum of a parabola. And we've considered that this parabola, or this quadratic, is negative, and so it will have a maximum. So we're looking for a mountaintop. If I bring this in to the viewing screen, my calculator right here, and hopefully you're looking at something like this. I've graphed it, I've put y equals in my equation and y equals, I've turned the plot on, I've hit graph, and then I've hit zoom 9 to get to this view. If I want to find the maximum, I'm going to hit second trace and then go down to number 4. Now it's going to ask me for a left bound. All that means is that if you see this spider thing, you might have to move it around to find it. All that means, and if you can't find it, please raise your hand, is that I'm going to move that spider cursor to the left side of the peak and hit enter. Then it's going to ask for a right bound. You don't have to be accurate, completely accurate this. I'm just going to move it to the right side of the peak. It doesn't necessarily matter where. And then I'm going to hit enter. And then it's going to say guess. So I just hit enter one more time. It's going to give me my maximum point. So it gives me the X value. So the year, in this case the year is 1990, 1991. So 1990.46 is my year, and then the maximum participants at that time was 15.7 million. So in order to answer this question, I'm going to go back to my screen here, 1990.46. So 1990.46 is my year, and it says use the model to determine the year. So that's the question it's asking me. And that's, if I was going to first do this, I would have determined what is the question, or what piece is it asking me for, and it said the year. And so in this case, my answer is right here. It is 1990.46 is the year to the day almost in which baseball participation was its highest. And then to answer part D, how many participants were there in that year? Now again, year was the X value on my calculator, and participants was the Y value. And so my Y value is 15.7 million participants. And that answers part C and D. Go ahead and try the remaining two examples.